In the last 6 days, the state has vaccinated just 52,000 people. It's on pace to be one of the slowest weeks this year.
And it's far from the weekly rate Kentucky needs to reach for the governor's 2.5 million vaccinations goal. Take a look right now. The Commonwealth is more than 770,000 vaccinations away from that goal. Governor Beshear had initially said he hoped it would take 4 to 6 weeks to meet it, but that's not likely. We would have to average more than 193,000 weekly vaccinations over the next 4 weeks to meet that timeline.
And as Victor Puente explains, health leaders face a big challenge trying to convince the unvaccinated to get the shot.
When asked about the governor's goal of 2.5 million vaccinations, health experts admit we've got a long way to go.
I think it will be challenging for our state to reach those numbers. That's why we are continuing to promote the vaccine and encourage people to get the vaccine.
Because of dropping demand, Baptist Health Corbin plans to reduce the hours of their vaccine clinic in the coming weeks. It's a similar story at the Wedco District Health Department. They put their clinic in Nicholas County on hold because of that low demand. They still have them in Harrison and Scott counties.
We're now in a stage where we have plenty of vaccine to go around, and so we knew we would reach these days, and we thought it would be May, so it's a little earlier than that.
They tell me the slowdown is likely a combination of factors. One of them, the pause in the Johnson & Johnson vaccine because of a possible connection to blood clots.
Obviously, that derailed us from what we were doing. We had seen a high percentage of people who didn't want the Moderna vaccine wanting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Many of those people wanting it only because it was a one shot.
They're also trying to make it more convenient for people who are working and unable to schedule a vaccine in the middle of the day by having some clinics with later hours. And Corbin is offering walk-in vaccines.
Provide more of an opportunity for people maybe that didn't have time or the opportunity to schedule a vaccine. So even with that effort, we still have seen a decline.
At this point, availability isn't the problem. Miller tells me going forward, they'll be focusing on education.
And so what we really want to do is put boots on the ground effort to do some education and really get to the root cause of why people are experiencing vaccine hesitancy.
If you can avoid getting the COVID virus and becoming infected, the vaccine certainly outweighs the risk.
Victor Puente for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Governor Beshear hoped that we would reach that goal in 6 weeks, at which point he would ease restrictions, but the current numbers don't get us there until the end of June, and that's if they don't drop any further.